Three kinds of composite biological organization. Virtually every biological species is actually derived from several distant lineages of cells and from distant genomes. This applies to both domains of prokaryotic cells, archaeal and bacteria, as well as all eukaryotic cells and multicellular organisms, including our own species. In this chapter, we will focus on three general types of high-level composite biological organization as follows. 1. Composite genomes, involving frequent lateral gene transfer between prokaryotic lineages. 2. Composite cells, eukaryotic cells which arose via endosymbiosis. 3. Composite organisms, lichens, which are composites of diverse fungal and algal lineages. What are the broad implications of composite biological organization for the updated evolutionary synthesis? Strictly speaking, when composite biological organization first arises, it does not fall under the rubric of classical Darwinian natural selection. Darwin's classical theory focused on the creative power of accumulated, incremental variation within a lineage of organisms. When two different organisms suddenly fuse and give rise to a new emergent life form, this is not a classical Darwinian event. When the genetic material from one species is laterally transferred to another, this is also different than classical natural selection. However, once a new, viable composite entity has emerged, classical natural selection does continue to act as a driving force for evolutionary change. Variation, selection, and accumulation of incremental useful changes will lead to competition between the descendants of that composite life form. Also, it is likely that the struggle for existence will become more acute, because the composite life form will need to make internal adjustments and refinements that minimize the organizational problems that can arise when two or more genomes must find ways to coexist as one. This is a simple explanation that embraces classical Darwinian theory while recognizing the complementary role played by other factors that are clearly supported by empirical evidence.